Be live. What says you are live? So I think we are live. What is really good, my dude? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling fantastic. Feel me? It's a beautiful Friday
I know,
afternoon,
man.
night.
Oh man, this weather, dude. It's I mean, it's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hot
It was
today,
this
but
morning.
hey, we should say what's up, though. We should say what's up to Takeover Lounge. My name is obviously Mankind. You can see it on the screen. You know who that
Big
is
man.
right there, right? I mean the other way. You know who that guy is right there.
Yeah,
Fucking Royal One, Royal Cortez, Crowns and Thrones. If you
yeah.
don't know
Living the
some,
legend.
you better ask somebody. Yo, but what we're doing right now is we're heading it off. We're starting off the stream for Takeover Lounge. You know what I mean?
Yes,
The
sir.
producers. So you know what I mean? We're the official executive producers of Takeover Lounge, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
basically a combination of Takeover Productions, and the Mankind Podcast came together to make Takeover Lounge, and now we
Yeah.
are killing the game with Z Give, Daniela Alameda hosting beautiful interviews. I mean,
Yeah.
every
A whole
Friday,
ass
8 o'clock.
team. Whole ass dream team.
Yeah,
You
I
feel me?
mean, whole ass dream team. We're on Facebook and on YouTube live right now. So what's good, YouTube? What's good? How y'all feeling? I
We're
should go
feeling
see what's up with.
amazing.
Oh shit! I should go see what's up with the comments. What's up? What's up, motherfucking Jay Bailey? How you feeling, baby? How you feeling? He's yo Jay Bailey up in this piece. You know what I mean? He knows what's good. We got to get him. He said he want to come back in here and play some shit with us. He got
Of course.
they just sent us some new joints. So we're gonna have to come back with him really quick, pretty
Hell
soon.
yeah.
You know what I
Already.
mean?
Not too
Yo, but
long. Next year,
what's
but
good with Crowns and Thrones right now, my G?
everything is good with it. Like right now,
Always.
I just been working on a hella grip of fucking articles.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking
As
put out
usual.
for the week next week, and I'm gonna cover like 5 music videos for next week.
Yeah. Yo, I just seen that. You just covered cool that Soul
So
Point joint.
and
Woo.
definitely Soul
Yo.
Point,
Hey, that
Ask 850.
ASCII. Yeah, that 850 collab. You know, they always come with it. They always come with it, man.
Bro.
That's one for the books. That cool though, man. Ooh wee, that shit goes hard.
Hey, shit, then he dropping that EP, 526 Volume 2.
Yeah, that 526 on his mom's birthday. That's popping. That's coming up, man. What's
Bro.
today? 522. So that's 23, 24, 26
Saturday,
Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday.
Hey, I'm
That's
definitely
what's
into
up.
that too. I have like 4
E-
project reviews ready already.
Hey, that's what's up.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's up. We gotta,
Yup.
you know, what I'm saying, we gotta. I need to see more articles about my guy Jay Bailey right here, because he's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
be dropping some heat.
Bro,
He's already,
I saw that he dropped the EP the other day when you guys were
yeah,
interviewing him, and
yeah,
afterwards, and that shit slaps. No bullshit.
yeah. What's it? 2020 interlude. Yo, man,
Yeah.
go check that shit out. I think he's on all platforms by now. He was on SoundCloud when we was bumping it, but I think by now he's probably on all platforms. So go check out
Yeah.
that 2020 or 2020 interlude, Jay Bailey, and go peep the Takeover Lounge
Yes, sir.
interview with Jay
Yeah.
Bailey. You know what I mean?
Hey,
It's on that's
yeah.
on the YouTube. That's on the I think it's or is that on IG? That's on IG, Facebook, and our podcast. If you didn't know,
Oh
we
yeah.
have a podcast going. So this right here,
Oh,
this is going in the podcast. Me and Royal in the beginning. You know what I mean? So,
nice.
so say what's up to the podcast peeps too. Yo,
What's
did I
up,
mention that
everyone?
we got the
What's up?
dude in here today?
Oh,
Like the killer, my guy ENZYM. If y'all don't know ENZYM, man,
what
he
the
is
enzyme?
one of the hardest working DJs in Tucson. It's been
Oh,
my guy for a long time, yo. Me and
hey,
ENZYM
salute
been
to you,
down for a
salute to you.
good minute. You already know, cause didn't you was hosting that stage with him? Was it last year at the Tucson Hip Hop
Uh,
Festival, or was that
nah, I don't even remember.
2018?
I don't even remember who I was hosting it with, to be honest. But I hosted that last year, and I think he was DJing at the stage I
Yeah.
went.
Yes. Yeah. ENZYM always has that. He has a residency, so he's always on at least one of the stages, and he
Mm.
just camps out all day. Don't let that play.
Or you know, so ever since like I heard the enzyme, I seen like let's say before shit went like all quarantine, I remember seeing his name like at least 3 times a week. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
those is
yeah.
working.
Hey, shout out South Six Bodega. You know South Six Bodega just opened back up too. Go
Shout
holler in
out to
them, get
them.
that
Support
drip.
that. Support your local, you know what I mean? Local clothing.
Right? And Jay Bailey's did say that he is on all platforms now, so you know
Oh
the
yeah.
deal. You know the drill.
Shit. I'm gonna have to link all that then. I'm gonna have to link Spotify, Apple Music, everything.
Got to.
Get the
You
numbers
know how
up.
we do. You know how we do. Full plug, full plug. Hey, one more thing I wanted to mention though too is that Enzyme was part of the driving force behind that Who's Hotter joint with
Oh yeah, I saw that. I
mm-hmm,
saw that.
with Hard Earned Cash and Arcana ENT. Man, they really put it down over there at the dive, and I seen they're coming back. I think it was on June 19th. It looks like they're coming back. So hell the yeah.
Fire.
You know what I mean? We get it. I'm already down there fucking with Che West, with Chepe, getting my taco game on, getting my nacho game on, about to go get my chimichanga game proper. You know what I mean?
So I haven't taken the food yet, but that shit looks smacking on fucking Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram. I'm about to go
Straight
try that
up.
shit.
Yeah,
What's
so
your
shout out to them.
recommendation, guys? What's your recommendation?
Oh man, I'm gonna say the Christmas chimichanga, man. I ain't even tried it yet, but he told me to come get that because that's gonna be my shit. So, you know what I mean. But let's see. Let me think about it, man. But I had the carnitas when at Who's Hotter, man. So that was, whew, that was slapping. What else, man? He had some shit that just took my face off, just melted my whole face game. I couldn't even talk for like a second. So, he has a little something for everybody, man. Like, go check it out though. The dive, man. Especially now, he's putting all kind of new shit. And Chepe always had his tortillas. So, man. Hey, but for real, that South Six Bodega drip is looking beautiful, man. Go cop some shit. I can't wait for that ski mask drop. Y'all go see me here next week or whenever that shit drops. Y'all go see me on here with the mask
Oh, yeah,
on.
that's just
Oh man, I can't wait.
a whole
I'm gonna
takeover
put
line.
yeah, for real. Whole new meaning of mask on. You know what I'm saying? So, what you got coming up in the bag though, man?
Man, I got a lot of stuff, bro. Like, I don't even want to like say specific names because I just
Don't
want
say
people
no
to
specific
figure out
names.
where we at. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just have a lot of articles, like music wise. You know what? That's mainly the thing I've been covering. I feel like next week, we're gonna have to get mankind write up out there or two. You
Oh,
feel me?
definitely.
And
Yeah,
also,
I got something. I got something boiling, man.
oh yeah,
You know what? Honestly, also too, I wanted to do something on whenever we do the Takeover Lounge. I feel like there needs to be some kind of connecting tissues from from the crowns and thrones back to what we doing here. So, you know what I mean? It's like
oh yeah.
we'll
Hey,
figure
that's
that
one
shit
thing
out.
I want to cover because I'm not sure if you guys peep the website. Okay, but for real
Hey,
though, I added podcasting because I be listening to podcasts heavy. I know
yeah,
you be the podcast and shit, so like
you already know.
that's another avenue for us to like fuck with.
Hey, definitely. That's what's up. For
Yeah,
real, for real. That we need to do that. We definitely need
yeah,
to do that. Maybe that's something we could talk about next week too. Let's talk about more about it next week. Live right here. Live right here on the pregame. So
oh yeah, bro.
what time is it? What time is it? Oh, we got
So
we got like
seven,
5 minutes.
yeah.
We got like 5 minutes for Enzyme. Enzyme's right in the green room. I'm looking at Enzyme right now. I was just talking to him. He's ready. So you know what? We do have some jams that we're gonna play. So,
Oh,
yo,
that's good.
yeah, yeah. Let me. Your boy was in the newspaper this week. I was
I
in that
saw that.
Caliente
Yep,
for the
yep,
podcast
yep.
shit, man, and that was fucking crazy. Shout out to Gloria Knox and mom to Popot for that, man. They gave me the huge plug on that. And not only that, but man, I just got a fucking grant for the Mankind podcast. Shit is gonna be crazy.
Ooh,
It's
oh
really
yeah.
about to pop off. It's really about to pop off. I was like, and that's not even half of it. I can't even really mention the other half of that shit because, like,
That's about to get bumped.
they're meeting about it tonight. But let's just say that local rappers about to go nuts up in
Oh
Tuck,
yeah.
and AZ in general. It's about to be nuts. And honestly, people like Enzyme are the driving force behind that. And
Oh
let's go ahead and play a jam. You want to play? We want to play one of these jams by Enzyme real quick, man?
yeah, bro. Play it.
All right, man. Well, Royal. You go see Royal in the chat room right now with me. Me and Royal about to be chatting it up in the chat room. Right after this, we're gonna come back with Z, Daniela, and Enzyme for the interview, y'all. So thanks for tuning in. It looks like we do actually have a few viewers. We appreciate y'all, man. We really appreciate y'all. So let's jump into this Enzyme cut, man. And don't forget, you tuned into the Takeover Lounge. All right, yo. All right. Let's see.
I'm going up. I'm going up.
Woo! One.
Ooh.
Two.
Ooh.
And three's loading. Three's loading. Three's in. We are good. Yo, what is up, y'all? What is up?
Let's go with it.
Good vibes and sunshine. You feel me?
Always,
Sunny
always.
AZ. Feel me? Yo, what up? What up, everybody on the live? You feel me?
Feel
I'm
me.
your host,
Everybody.
Z Give. We out here. And to the right of me, maybe my left to y'all. I don't know how this works. So, yeah, this was somewhere.
I got you. No, wait, no, I got you in the
Right there.
I guess
Like,
right in this, and I got you on the left. All right.
There
Right.
we go.
All right.
So
Good.
who's my co-host? Who's my co-host?
That's me. I'm Daniela. Hi, everyone.
What is up, y'all? Yo, like Mankind and Crown and Royal Cortez were saying, man, ENZYM's been out here making moves. Like,
Yeah, good try.
yeah, before that quarantine stuff, he was out here like you could always see ENZYM's face and you see the post and you see where he's be at. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'll let everybody know what's going on.
Exactly. So it's awesome to have you as a guest here. And before we start the live, man, I just want to say shout out to Mankind one time for getting that funding from the Tucson Art, Arizona Art. You know what I'm saying? It's big. Season 2 is about to be massive for the Mankind podcast going up. Make sure y'all tap in. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, let's get straight into it, ENZYM. Yo, so hip hop and EDM are obvious terms that your sound could be described as. Mm-hmm. Could you tell us what your style and sound mean to you?
I guess my sound for me is, it's not even generalized as like hip hop or EDM. It's more I'm giving happiness.
Oh,
that's my style. It's for everybody that's like, no, you got your daily 9 to 5s, you got your kids, you got everything else that's going on in life. It's like, but when you showing up to party and I'm DJing, I don't care what you got going on. It's for the next however many hours, we turn it up. That's all it is. Just let go. It's cool. It's cool to wild out here, out in the world. Everybody looking at you like, why are you doing that? Oh my goodness. I'm like, nah, but here it's cool. Like, let's turn up. Let's do it.
Right, yo, I can respect that. I mean, if I'm going to the party, I'm coming to have fun. Like, forget all that drama at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Come to have fun. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, where the kids, the drinks. Listen, you're here to have fun.
Exactly, and I love that you do that, man. Spreading happiness. That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. When did you start DJing, and what or who were your early influences, and what was it about music that drew you to it?
Well, I started DJing like my senior, like end of junior year, going to my senior year of high school. And so, but what really drew me to it though was listening to like the radio when I was younger. It was like, how are they making this whole like the Drive at 5 or something like that? It was like, how are they getting this one song to blend with the next song, but it sounds like one big song, like it's a smooth transition. Like, how are they doing that? And then at the same time, I would hear songs on the radio, and I'm like, oh snap, I like that remix of it. And I go to YouTube and try to find it, and it's like I can't find it anywhere. I can't SoundCloud, YouTube, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And so once I figured out, like once I started DJing, I was just like, all right, I want to find out. Started DJing, and once I started DJing, I started realizing like things like DJ pools and everything like that. So where they get the exclusive music stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, I like this. I just realized I started doing it. It was practice, but it was natural in a way. But it was a bit of practice. It was definitely a bit of practice. But yeah, it's just something that's always been something that's been close to me. Just liking music, always love hearing sound music. For me, it's always upbeat music that always keeps me going. So that's how that got started. And then my influences for real, they're still the same. For like hip hop, it was DJ Mustard. It's like the way he produced. I like like his sound. It's always hype. For me, it's always hype. Like he does like EDM remixes. It's always upbeat. It's always super hype. Plus, I just like the way he interacts with everybody that's around him. Mm-hmm. And then for EDM, it was Martin Garrix. He's been like the #1 DJ for like years now, for like 2-3 years, something like that.
Oh wow!
So I just like the way I just like the way he interacts with his fans. Like, and he's literally always happy. Like even when he's down for half a minute, but then he's back to being happy. And that's just for me. That's like the biggest thing. Is just always giving positive vibes out.
Facts. I can get down with that. Good vibes, everything. I like the vibe you're giving off tonight. I feel like the comment section needs to be live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With happiness, man. especially now during this situation. I mean, it's just like
gotta be happy, bro.
Just appreciate the time with everybody that you're with. I mean, even if you're not working, time to find something. You know, relax, get comfortable. You know, it's hard to say because I mean you've been gone for 2 months, but I mean, just enjoy it because once you get back to that grind, I mean, you back on that grind. You gotta exactly. So for most artists, originally first preceded by a phase of learning and often emulating others. What was this like for you, and how would you describe your own development as an artist and to transition towards your own voice?
I guess for me, I had older mentors. Like I had older mentors that were always DJing. They do like the mobile side of it. They did some club stuff at some point, but more so it was I got into it and then I looked to them to be like, hey, you know, like this is my OG. Like, hey, what should I do? How should I do this? And they were showing me the ropes of like, no, this is equipment. This is how much I can charge. This is how you do it. I kind of learned mixing on my own.
Okay.
That was just me and a lot of YouTube.
Shout out YouTube, man, one time.
Yeah, like for me, it was YouTube of like learning the equipment
Mm-hmm.
and then trial and error of like just me messing around in my room, like when I was young, like bugging my parents. Like, I mean, they were asleep and I'm like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Like I'm turning it down, but it's still slightly loud.
Right.
And then they're trying to like figure out mixing and all that. It was
that bass hitting still.
Yeah. I'm in there. I was in that mode. Jumping. I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, dude, we out here.
Were you one of those kids that when you're little on the radio, you'd be like turning down the music, and then like you know when the beat's about to drop, and you're like, yeah, like that.
Yeah, I was in there with like I would do like just like little fast like, I would keep doing that with the volume.
Right.
You hear me.
Like that's me right there. That's me.
See, I'm doing that. It sounds good.
That's fire. That's so dope.
Oh, it was too crazy. It was too crazy, bro.
So is that how you developed your sound? Kind of. I mean, you had the mentor aspect.
It was like trial and error for real.
Oh, okay. And then
I was just trying to figure out like for me it was my voice like in Tucson or like what I really wanted to do. Because for me, I love EDM.
Right.
But because I'm in Tucson, it's hip hop heavy here, and there is a little bit of an EDM crowd, you know, like the U of A and there are other places.
Right.
But it's for like when you're just starting out, it's super hard to get into the place. You can shoot your shot, like General Ben's like, hey, I want to rent out the spot, want to have a party, but they're like, okay, cool. Who's your following? What are your ticket sales looking like? Like this starts coming into like with that, and you're just kind of like, oh, I didn't. Business. I was just trying to just throw a party, so it was just like. It's hard, like when you gotta have your business when you start doing like EDM shows, stuff like that, or anything. You really gotta have your business set up along with you're doing it for the fun, but also there's some business included. Now you gotta take that into account. Right,
and that's good to know.
That was just trial and error, though.
Exactly.
So that's why I stuck with hip hop.
I feel you. So, like, what I always ask people this question when they say they like EDM. Me personally, I'm not anti EDM, but I'm saying if I'm in a club or I'm at a party and you throw on EDM, I'm sitting down. Like, so what was like? What do you like about the sound? What is it? The energy? Is it the vibe it gives off?
Okay, it's just the energy of hiking. Shoot, it's the energy. Like so, it's the vibe that it gives off, and it's like when you hear it, you just kind of like, ooh, okay, that's what we doing.
Right. Okay, I can get down with that.
But the thing is, like, you don't like EDM like remixes.
Not really. I'm just like played the baby. Like there was a time like before this whole quarantine happened where everybody's remixing the EDM, the baby song. It was was it I don't know.
Bob
Bob or something. I'm like,
there's the Bob. There's the one that's like super.
Shook.
There you go.
That's what they were playing. They're remixing with EDM, and I'm like, can we just play the Shook, just the regular version,
please?
Right, exactly. So, but that's interesting you say. I mean, the vibes are like definitely what grab people's attention for it. So I mean,
but the thing is, there's different ways you can go about it. So like, most of the time, like when you're in the club, it's always like the deep house version of it, or it's like the super like popular like upbeat. For me, when I do like an EDM set, it's straight up like I'm coming for your throat. Like it's like I play like the hard trap kind of stuff. Like it's funny. Like I listen to like the happy stuff when I'm DJing. Like the hard stuff just get me going. I'm just like, that's what we're doing. Like we going off. It's great.
That's dope.
Yeah, so it's so funny, like two contrasting, like different what I listen to and what I DJ. Like two very different things. Like for me, like on my personal time, I'll tell you right now, I listen to like jazz, like R&B.
That's dope.
I listen to hip hop because I have to as a DJ.
Right.
And I listen to like EDM stuff like that. But like for me, like when I go to a show, I don't want to listen to what I'm going to be playing all night already because I'm listening to it already. So I'm like, cool. I get like Tom Misch, FKJ. I'll get somebody like that, like R&B, some like groove kind of stuff going on, and
exactly.
And I'll just listen to that vibe out until I get ready to DJ, and then that's when everything the whole flip the switch. So
that's fine. That's
it's a whole process.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna dive deep into that process soon. So
yes.
Oh, I see Nemesis in there. Hey boy, hey, you guys send me that, Mr. Nemesis.
Enzyme, what was your first DJ setup like? How and what are some of the reasons that evolved the setup throughout the years? And what currently are some of the most important pieces of gear that you have?
Oh man, my first setup, I had a small it's called DDJ SB. So I had the original DDJ SB before they came out the SB2, and so I had just like straight up. I just had DDJ SB2. I had a lighting tree. It was just like the lighting stand with like 2 arms on it. I went to Guitar Center and I bought they have like a little all-in-one package. Like you pay like $100, you get like a strobe light, moon far effect, and like a derby kind of light. So, yeah, that's what I started out with, and then I bought 2 of them because I like symmetry. So like on my little tree, I would have like one of each on each side, and it would always be symmetrical. Like I was doing a lot of different like events with that one. Like I did like a whole like business like corporate event like with that setup.
Okay.
Wow.
They didn't say anything about it. They weren't like, oh, this is kind of set up this, do this. Like it was like, oh yeah, he played the music. They was drunk, so I was cool. I was in there just DJing, doing what they asked, playing the music they want. And so at the end of the night, I walked away with like a $60 tip.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, I'm talking. This is my first gig out the gate.
Wow. Do you remember the business? So we can probably get a little $6 tip ourselves.
Airplanes. Was that a little private airport like they manage? It was Bombardier. Bombardier. I think I'm saying it right.
Bombardier.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
So you know Daniela?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, so we about to get that $6 tip. That's what I'm hearing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I don't know how it works.
Hey, I'm telling you, sometimes in corporate events be the hardest, most easiest things to do because half the time, it's a corporate event, so everybody's getting lit. They drinking already.
Right.
Sometimes the people that aren't drinking are like real like bored. Right. So the only thing that's going is the music. So it's like you got to pick your music right and get everybody dancing on the dance floor. Yeah,
exactly. And I think that's probably the hardest part of DJing, just trying to get a feel for the crowd and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna make this person dance right now. So here's a song for that person. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty cool about DJing. So
yeah, go ahead.
So my bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I keep cutting you off. I'm like, damn, let Enzyme talk, Z. So how would you define and describe the job and influence of the DJ?
Oh man, it's like big responsibility, like a big position requires like a lot of responsibility. And I feel like it's one of those things because a lot of the time, like when you're doing an event, it's hard to have a show without a DJ. Yes. Like you can have one, just plug your phone in, but it's not going to be as good as if you had a DJ that knows what they're doing with the light setup, sound setup, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But it's quite a power trip. I will say it's a little bit of a power trip. Like if you're a DJ or like a hip hop, like a rapper or anything like that, you have a little bit of a power trip just because when you're on stage, you're the main focus.
Right. So
that's what it is. But like as a DJ, it's super like power trip because like you can not have an artist like a hip hop artist on the stage and it's just a DJ, and like it comes down to you, and so it's just like no, you have control of the whole crowd. Like I can play a song and be like no, when I say this, you say that. Everybody repeat all in response. Right. But it's like no, you can make people feel some type of way. Like I can make people start fighting. I can make people start feeling cool. I done it before, boy. I've had fights, house parties. I'm over this. Like I definitely want to go home.
Right.
Like, and I'm just like, you know what? Let me just I know what side of town I'm on, and I know what they play over here. Let me play something opposite. And I know I see people in the crowd that are gonna when they hear this, it's gonna go off. And I'm like, let me just,
DJ instigator, man. This is what I'm saying.
Throwing up their signs or whatever. And then the dudes in the crowd be like, oh, is that what's that? What you rapping? And all those, and the fights start breaking out, and I'm like, ooh. Let me turn my laptop and everything, and I start packing it up.
Oh man, that's
yo. Well, it's too.
So I mean, what is it like to like? I mean, I know that you work with Harder and Cash, and you're part of the Who's Hotta crew, and you're part of the one that really just started that and revamped it and stuff like that. Yeah. So like, I bet you get a lot of artists in your DMs like, "Yo, spin me the night, like put me on your set." So like, for somebody that comes up to you and says that, like, what's in order for them to get that spin? You know what I'm saying?
I guess for me, you can give it like most of the time it's like at events. It's all about the approach. If we're like live, if you want me to play it right then and there,
Right.
For me, it's all about your approach. However you approach me determines if I'm gonna play it or not. And it's like, you know, if you approach me like, hey man, look, I got this track, man. It's on flash drive, you know, everything cool, man. Go ahead and play when you play it, man. Play it. I'm gonna be like, nah, no, I'm not.
Right.
Like I may say yes and just not do it, which is super dirty. I probably should. But still, I'm like, look, hey. And then sometimes I'll just tell dudes straight up, like, nah, I got a whole set list I'm going off of. I can't do it.
Right.
It's like if you come to be like, hey man, look, you know, I see you do anything, you want to drink or something, like, hey, no, I got this, you know, I got a couple songs I would love for you to play if you could. It would be super dope. But I know if not, it's all cool. And I still mess with you, cool. But I would love for you to play it. That I'm like, all right, you know, he came up and had the right approach. He was pretty cool with it, you know. Wasn't like trying to bum rush me and get me to play his stuff for real. Like, no, he's vouching for it left and right, saying it's the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Right.
Here's some tracks. You know, if you like him, you like him. If not, it's cool. We still good. Now I still pump your stuff and everything like that. Then cool. You know, yeah, have the cool approach. I'm with it. I'll play stuff all day. And then if it's good too. The thing is offline. Like when I get like my emails. Like I'll get all the time, hey man, you know, look, I just dropped my EP, or it's, hey man, I just dropped a new song. Like put it in rotation, and I'm like, for me, I'll listen to the song. I listen to all the music that I do listen to.
Right.
But then, the cassette talk about this is gas.
You're looking at the live chat,
it's like if you I'll listen to it. And if like the mastering's cool on it, then no, I'll listen to it. For me, it's a lot of like the mastering of the sound of the actual song. Like you could be spitting hot garbage,
right?
But if I hear your mastering's okay, then cool. If that's the first one, then I'll listen to what you're talking about. But if your mix and mastering isn't, like I would say, up to par, like decent enough to where like I can play it, it doesn't sound like the mic was across the room and you're yelling at the mic, or like you were like way above the levels of like the music.
Right.
It just wasn't really mastered decently enough. Exactly. I'm like, I have to think about myself. If I play this, my name is now attached to it along with yours.
Right.
For anybody out there that's not a pop artist, anything like that, please try to have your mix and mastering like done kind of decently. If not, I can do it. I'm a producer. I make beats. I'll do it for you. Hit me up.
Wow. Whoa. What did he just say right now? Hold on. I did not know that. ENZYM is the producer?
Yeah, I make beats. Yeah.
That was your beat that we just heard before we came in?
Yeah, that was me.
Whoa, let me get some air horns in this. What? ENZYM is a producer? Yo. What?
Yeah, man, because a lot of people don't know that just because it was one of those things that, like I started doing, and it wasn't like how like a lot of dudes come into the game like I'm a producer, like this is what I do.
Right.
I started DJing, then I ventured into producing, but then the DJing just started picking up more. But I started doing it on my own time, and like you know, I'll shoot it up like, hey, bro, you need a beat. So like a couple people here and there know, but it's not like I'm like blasting it everywhere. Like you need beats, come hit me up.
Right.
I'll blast like the studio. Like if you're trying to get in the studio, like hit me up. I got the studio spot. But
well, now they know. Everybody knows now. ENZYM's the producer. So y'all, I know Asky's up in here. So yo, I mean, I want to kind of buy Chris ENZYM to collab real quick.
Ooh, you know, Chris, my guy. Look, I love me some Chris.
Shout out Chris, man.
He's hard, bro. He's so hard. Bro.
Hottest in the city right now. Yo,
hot, bro. But hey, you know Zanny? Zanny.
I do know Zanny. Of course I know Zanny.
Zanny hot one too, boy. That's my boy.
He is hot, man.
That's my boy right there.
That's facts, yo. So before we get into this interview more in depth, yo, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna have a beat by ENZYM.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still thrown off by that, but yo, Mankind, take us to that real quick. That's fire.
Got you my little smoothies. Ooh, boy. West.
It's all going up.
Sheesh. Yo,
Damn.
what? That was you?
See,
That was you? That's fire. Is your mic unmuted?
not yet.
No, we don't.
Oh,
Not
there
yet.
we go.
All right.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. We back
Yeah.
in. I was like, I see your lips moving. I just can't hear
I
what
see
you're
lip movement. You hear the words that are coming out of my mouth.
saying. Right.
Dang, that was good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so
What?
since you've been DJing, what were some of the main challenges and goals you faced, and how have they changed over time?
I guess my main challenge, which is kind of still a challenge today, is just getting people to know who I am. Like,
Mhm.
I'm known, like in the hip hop community, yeah, I'm in there. Everybody know. Outside of that, it's like, you go to the club or like any other spot, it's just like, oh, who does DJ? Like stuff like that. So it's trying to get everybody to understand, like, get to know who I am, why you should come mess with your boy, like all that kind of stuff. And so it's just me being a conversation is what I'm striving to be right now. It's like, when you bring up favorite DJs, for other people that know me, they're like, oh yeah, no ENZYM. But like when you talk new, you ask somebody else, because I hadn't heard it happen. It's whoever, and then once I'm brought up, it's okay, yeah, ENZYM too, yeah, he hard, but it's not like I'm not one of those top people that come out people's mouths.
Right.
And that's where I'm moving to be, where it's like you have no other choice but to like say my name in that, because I am going to be one of the best. Like I consider myself one of the best, but I want to be there to where like it's undeniable, like and like you have to say my name when it comes to like best DJs, like off top.
Yeah.
Fire. I respect it.
Yes, sir.
You got to, especially with your work ethic.
That's
So
true.
let's say you have a gig coming up tonight. All right.
Okay.
What does your approach look like from selecting the material and preparing to opening and then building the set? Like, what does that look like to you, for you?
I honestly really don't have a plan. Like, mostly just, we don't really I have like a plan of like how I prep.
Right.
Like track list wise, like when I'm there,
Yeah.
I don't. It's pretty much freestyle. Like I'm reading the crowd,
Yeah.
seeing what they like. But up until that point, yeah, I'm at my house at the crib, just kind of picking out new music that's dropped already. I'm gonna hit up, a couple of my friends that are like, they're like super deep into like they listen to music that's not on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, hey, like anything new hot, like really drop.
Right.
And then something links to it, I'll go get it, go buy the song, whatever it is. And I'll try to get all the music I can. I'll look at the BPMs, have my software analyze it.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure I have and then after that, like pretty much like an hour-ish before I have to be there, before the whole show starts.
Right.
I'll start packing up my stuff and I'll go through my checklist, make sure I got everything. Like if I bring lights or whatever it is, make sure I got my whole light set list, got my cords, got all the everything that's in the package that they want, and just kind of go through a whole checklist of things. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. And then, like I said, after that, it's whatever. Like it's just how the crowd be feeling.
Right. Exactly. I can respect that as a DJ. I mean, it's hard to go in with like a set playlist that you want to play, and you're just like, wait a minute, they probably don't vibe with that.
No. Like exactly. Like so, only time that really happens, and then I'll stray from it or I'll stick to it. Is like most of the time, it's like when I do like school dances.
Okay.
I'll ask them like, hey, give me like 50 songs that you guys want, the top songs, and then I'll go off of that and see those songs beforehand. I'll prep a whole folder to where it's just that school. So it's Cali Foothills. It says Catfoot on it. That's the folder that all the music is in, clean, all that good stuff.
I know that Catfoot money good.
Huh?
I said I know that Catfoot money good.
Nope.
That Catfoot. You're like, you know what? Here you go. I'll be back again.
My homie was one of the coaches on the team. He was like assistant coach, whatever. But he got me in there to DJ a couple of football games. And they hit me back with like a couple weeks later. They were like, "Hey, does your boy want to do like another like it was like a football game?" And then after that, I did the football game. And then one of the cheerleaders, apparently she was like one of the people on the council. She was like the student council head. And so we linked, and I gave her my card and everything. So I'm still waiting on that the confirmation. But all that got messed up by Corona, so there ain't no more.
Right.
So next year.
Exactly.
Actually, one of my OGs really holds down like Catalan Foothills.
Oh, that's dope.
So, but I'm trying to convince him to let me get that because he don't like this young music. So I'm like, well, let me get those off you then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The only time I really like stick to lists is like school dances, and then if they don't like it, I'll like straight from it, figure out what they like. I'll start shooting a couple shots, see what gets people up, and then we'll go down that route. And then like weddings, I'm on the list. Whatever you put on this list, I am playing.
Yeah, right.
Like I had a couple where it's kind of like, oh yeah, whatever you feel, and I'm like,
no.
Are you sure? Like,
right.
If I start playing stuff, it's gonna be like some ratchetness coming out of here. So I'll keep it, you know, top 40, family friendly, but I most of the time stay like on the list with like weddings.
Okay, that's dope. That's
good. So, ENZYM, what type of state of mind do you put yourself while you're DJing?
No, it's just like I guess a laid back, chill. Like I don't have to worry about like getting my mix like down tight. Everything is that because I've already practiced that. I've already done this enough to where that comes naturally. Now it's just making sure, you know, everybody out there is having a good time. So it's more so my song selection. So it's just more so like reading the crowd. I'm more just like it's like a chill but attentive, mindset where I'm keeping note of everything that's happening in the crowd. I can see, when people are getting up. The one chick that's been in the back finally moved up to the front. Or like the people that group that's sitting here moved off the dance floor. Another group came in to replace them. And I don't know what they like, so I'm gonna shoot shots at them, see what they like, and see if more people come in, that kind of stuff. So it's more experimental, just kind of reading, seeing what's going on in the whole room and the whole area that you can see, and just choose my music off of that.
Do you ever get distracted or anything while you're doing a set, or?
Yeah,
really?
No, yeah, I've had a couple close calls. like there's like a text I've been waiting on. Like a phone call I've been waiting on like all night, like for like my other business, other kind of stuff, and like it finally comes, or like text message finally comes for like maybe I'm booking the next client, or I'm working on something else. I'm trying to get another dude in the studio, and so I'm waiting on that. So I'll look at my phone, go back to DJ, and look at my phone. But when that text message come through, I'm like, cool, let me reply real quick. But there's been times where it's like 30 seconds left in the song, and I haven't chosen another song yet. So like I get there, I shoot the text message. I'm like, cool, all right. From the phone, now I look up. My joggles are blinking like, hey, like we're under 30 seconds. And I'm like, oh, snap. And so I'm like quickly trying to find the song. And there's one point where like there wasn't dead air because I picked up the mic and just started talking. But I was like, I clicked the wrong song. I was trying to choose this song. I chose the one right above it. Ooh. And so the thing is I caught it though, because I almost started to press the play button. And then I seen it. And so I grabbed the mic. And this all happened like right there. I was like, cool, got it. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Hey, everybody know who having a good time. Go far. Like all that kind of stuff, doing like house announcements kind of thing.
Right.
And so then it was like, who ready to turn up? Here we go. If you got your friends in the club, this one for you. Go grab your friend at the dance floor. Bloop. Play the next song. So kind of skated out pretty.
You got to play it off cool. Like, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, right. Played it
back on here.
Cool.
Exactly.
But it was here. And nobody knew what was happening, but me, my heart was like,
oh yeah, for sure. I've done a couple of gigs myself. I mean, I had a little setup. My dad used to DJ back in the day, and I had a little setup. And same thing used to happen to me, man. I'd be talking to the homies, like, yeah, okay, cool. Songs 15 seconds gone. I'm like, oh snap! All right. And then everybody's like still dancing. I'm like panting, like, whew.
I'm telling you, it'd be like that. Or like I have times where like, oh snap, is that Big Mama Trauma in the chat?
She up in here.
Yeah.
Trauma.
Yeah. But there's only a couple times where like most of the time what happens is like I'll see it's like 2 minutes left in the song, but I gotta go use the bathroom, right? So like I'll ask my girl, I'll ask one of the homies, like whoever I came with, I'll be like, hey, the song's already loaded. Just press this green button right here. That's all you need. Levels are already set. Like I imagine my fader's good, my volume fader, my master fader's good. You just need to press this green button. You press that screen. And when things start blinking at you, it's under 30 seconds. Just kind of like at the end of the song. I don't care how it mixes in. Just press.
Just go.
Exactly. I'll be racing the bathroom. I'll be like, cool.
Right.
Cool. Go to the bathroom, come back, and I'm like 45 seconds or like a minute left, and I'm like, cool.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
So now I have time to like actually mix it in and make it sound good. But sometimes there's been times where like I've been like I knew where the bathroom was at in the venue, and then my setup's across the building. Like I'm like it's like in the back of the venue. I'm like, ooh, this gonna be a close one. So like, hey, look, I gotta go. Like I'm like it ain't gonna take long. We're cool. And then by the time like I get there and I come back and I'm halfway back, I can hear the song. Like I know like I can hear the end of the song coming. I'm like, oh, excuse me, move, please. like scoot through people. And then I hear the next song coming. And I'm like, ooh, all right, cool.
Right.
They got it. They did it. All right.
Exactly. That's funny, man.
Oh yeah.
I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Once you do it, you're locked in. Once you play that first song, when the moment your set starts, that's it. Like you're locked in.
Man, you need to be a diehard, man. You just gotta have a catheter on you before every set. And you just like, when I gotta go, I gotta go.
No, I don't never go that far. Unless my life depended on it, then we could talk about some catheter.
But not just for DJing. We ain't gonna catheter.
I would let there be dead air in the whole club before I ever take a catheter. No.
Oh man. So on to the next question. He said, "Nah, G, sorry about that." So we touched about it. We touched on it a little bit, just like what it takes for DJ ENZYM to like actually like play your track in a club or an environment. So you said mastering, like just your masters got to be on point. So what other things? I mean, are you like a beat type of guy? I mean, you got to be.
Yeah. That plays a bit of it too. But I gotta have like certain like stages of it that I'll go. Like if it can't reach this, then I'm just not gonna play. Like I'll keep it on my laptop. Right. I might try to do something to it later on, even though I don't have the track outs or anything like that. I'll just try to make the master kind of sound decent. Fix the master after the fact. But more so it's I'm listening to one, does the mixing, does the mastering sound decent? And then two, cool, what is he talking about?
Right.
All right, cool. So if there's no decent, then for me, then the third is the beat. If it doesn't match what I'm playing right now, is it part of the vibe I'm trying to set? It's all that. So there's a couple,
there's stages to this. There's a process. Okay, I feel that.
So it's a couple different things. But most of the time, it's I haven't ran into any that are that bad, like just absolutely terrible. Oh, no. No, there was a couple. Now I really think about it. It was like early on.
Okay.
Like recently, everybody was cool. Like I would listen to it. Like it maybe not sound the best, like the mastering of it, but it sounds like good enough. Like it's cool. Like I expect like studio, like quality out the stuff. I mean, unless you go to like a professional studio, I ain't expecting that out of everybody, but at least make it sound the best that you can possibly make it sound on your own. Right. And then if you want to reach out, if you got a buddy that produces, a buddy that masters. And they can make it sound better.
That's dope. I like your second beat on that on the
oh yeah, bro.
The interlude, the intermission we had. Like, what was like the idea behind that one? What was the inspiration?
The hard kind of like drillish one, or the happy like
the happy like pop reggaeton.
Yeah, so no, that one that's more so what I make.
Okay,
like, I'll make. So for me, I don't make a lot of like the hard stuff. I'll make it.
Right.
I can, but I just choose not to because that's not really my lane. Like I do more of like your R&Bs. I'll do your pop stuff. I'll do like the EDM stuff like that. And every now and then I'll bust out with the couple little hard tracks here and there. But I'm not like the two-song. Like there's a lot of two-song producers that like all they make is like the hard stuff, or it's like some smooth, but it's still kind of hard. Like I leave that to them. Like I'll throw clients that way, or I'll be like, hey, I'll buy the beat. To sell to them, that kind of thing. Or however, I try to get money in everybody's pocket, because if I can't do it, I know someone that can. So why not get money in their pockets?
That's fire.
Yeah, man. It's all community. We all got to work together.
Hey, we do. Facts.
Hey.
Type that in the chat, mankind. Sharon is caring right there. I need that to come up right here. Sharon is caring, and then hyphen.
Oh, Jeremy, Jay Bailey's comment here. But he said, on a serious note, have you ever been interested in doing the Can or Khaled type of like mixtape album with different? I think I have thought of doing something like that. For me, that's like the Mustard kind of thing. Like Mustard makes the beat, but he gets a bunch of different artists to feature on the album, that kind of thing. That's that's what I more so like to do. It's like I'll be not the orchestrator, I'll be the orchestrator and the producer behind it. Because Khaled's like, oh, I have a team that makes the beat. Oh, I know I like these people, these certain people. I like all these people on this kind of beat, on this track.
Right.
Go get all those people. He's the orchestrator. So I'll be the orchestrator and the producer at the same time because I'm going to make the beat, figure out who I want on it, and then we put it all together. Yeah,
like an AZ one.
Do an album like that.
That'd be dope.
I think so. Was that what I wanted to do? Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Oh, yeah, no, I was saying I just want to do something like that around Tucson. Let's get like kind of, Tucson's best.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants to do that. It's like one of those common things where everybody like there was a couple years ago, there was the 520 mixtape. I forget what it was actually named, but it had a gang of artists like from all around Tucson, like the underground to some people that are known out here. Like it was a bunch of different people on there. But I want to do something like that. But for me, I like working with the best because why not work with the best if you can?
Exactly.
So it's like, I mean, there's no shame in working with underground artists, nothing like that. I'll work with everybody. But like, when the album out, I'm starting to think about the business part of it, the sales of it, who has the following already, who has the sound for it that everybody knows, already loves, and that they can easily be like, hey, I'm pulling up here, pull up here, I'm having a show, pull up. And everybody pack it out. Already got a good amount of fans coming already. So it's like you got to think about the business stuff. So it's not personal, it's just business.
Exactly.
That's what I need people to understand. It's not personal. It's just business.
There you go.
Nice. So mentioning the underground, what's your opinion of the underground scene in Arizona, and how does it compare to other places?
There's a lot of talent, like a lot of hip hop artists that are good, like underground. It's just I don't know. I guess we just haven't had our time yet. Mm-hmm. Like we're there. Like we're damn near there. Like it's gonna happen. Like I say pretty soon. I give it the next year or two, and we finna be having all the talent just coming out of Tucson, getting signed here, left and right, other people's labels. Everybody doing good, but it's a solid hip hop scene.
I think so too. Like you said, it's gonna blow up soon.
Oh, definitely is. There's a lot of talent here that it's untapped.
Exactly, and I'm waiting for like
a chance. You be blown away with it.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Just like I'm waiting for A&Rs and big record corporations to be like, oh wait, Arizona, wait a minute, we got some people out in AZ making good music.
We already got someone on the case though. We already got someone trying to do that already. That's my boy Truly.
Shout out Truly, man.
Truly out there.
Yeah, you've been working closely with him. I mean, that's
my boy for years, bro. That's
exactly. So how did that relationship start? Honestly,
actually, it was we were doing a show together. This dude, a lot of people know him as like Smiley Green or Arizona promoter.
Okay.
I was doing a show for him, and when I first was really starting DJing, and he showed up because we were both gonna be like he was gonna be the host, I was gonna be the DJ, and after that show, we was both just like, yeah, man, this stuff, like we definitely need to get up on out of here. Like we definitely need to like make it. So after like that show and a couple of the shows that we were doing together, we just started like offline, just started talking. We started hanging out, started doing stuff together. And then our bond that we really just had of like, okay, you're on the mic, I'm on the ones and twos.
Right.
That always worked out because it's not hard, but it's more time consuming when you're just the one doing both jobs. I'm DJing and on the mic because now I gotta like be on the mic talking. I gotta look at my computer screen, make sure my stuff goes straight out the time right, like all that kind of stuff. To where it's like you can focus on what you're doing of like getting the mix together. He can hype up the crowd. Y'all got a plan. Like when he says this, I'm gonna drop this. When he goes this, I'm gonna do that. Like that kind of stuff. So that's what basically we had. And like we'd always just do it like that, and it was always working pretty good. Like we didn't just shows at the Rialto, multiple shows at the Rialto. Like together, and so it's just always worked out like that. It's always been a good group. It's like that's my guy, so it's always love.
That's fine. Shout out Mario Martinez, man. One time, I never seen in the chat, but shout out.
Someone tagged him. I want him to see that.
Yes, tag him. He
He was in here earlier, but I don't know now.
Yeah, he was in the part where like we were talking ish about him, and then we come up and we're like, oh, he's so nice. Right. So, as a successful DJ ENZYM, you traveled around the map. I mean, you performed in many diverse like places. So, due to that, what is your favorite place to perform or your favorite city?
I mean, home is always nice. The Rialto is super dope.
Okay.
But I was on the road on tour. We were Houston, Texas.
Okay.
There's a place called The Venue. It's super small, like super. It's like if you went to like the dive bar.
Okay.
Like, the dive bar with a lot more space, and they had like an actual stage. It was something like that. But it was one of the dope spots just because like the lighting setup and the sound stuff they have in there, even though it's small, it's super dope.
That's right.
And then it was just super intimate venue. Like with the one show we did have there on the tour, we was packed out. Like everybody was just vibing with it. But it was just like super dope experience from like pulling up, we loaded, hanging out, and they took care of us. Everything was cool.
That's
and
dope.
So from top to bottom, it was all just super cool, super dope.
That's fine. Oh, we got Tommy Will up in the chat. Yo, Tommy.
Got half Will, Mr. Tommy Will. Shout out
Fire.
to the hands right there. Hey, I'm gonna do it because he's here now. For the record.
For the
Have
record.
you guys heard about that?
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
Is that the little creative hub?
Yeah, we do like at Tommy Stew.
Okay.
Up and coming artists, new artists, known artists, everybody just kind of coming there.
That's
They
dope.
learn something new, but it's a chance to everybody collaborate, get together, do songs with people that you never thought you could do songs with before.
That's fire. Tommy,
It's super dope. I encourage everybody to do something like that. And I mean, also there's like the free side to it, and there's the paid membership side to it.
okay.
Paid membership side to it, you get more perks, you get a little more content, all that kind of stuff. We
That's
trying to
dope.
gotta do it.
It's
the
love, man.
game.
That's fire. I mean, before we let you go, man, I just want to ask one more question. Just what has been your favorite event to do so far? Let me tell you where I met you at, or I've seen you at. I've seen you at the dive bar doing Who's Hotter. I've seen you at the BLK Live event. Crazy. I don't know how I got in there, first of all. I just
I don't even know.
I was just up in there. Girls were shaking their butt. I was
many people.
okay.
Damn.
There's so many people. I'm talking about like they're like ticket sales were like through the roof, bro. Like the capacity of the venue is like 1,300 because of the pool that's in the middle.
Right.
But we 2,000, 3,000 people just stacked up all night. People just come. I'm talking about like it'd be like an hour. I remember there was one time it was an hour. No, it was like 30 minutes before, and we had like a solid small like little line still outside the door. People just trying to get in still. And I was like, it ends like in a half hour, right? And they were like, yeah, no, it's cool. Take money. Come on, take money. Like
Right.
they go in. I was like, this is wild. Like people just really be out here just to have fun, just go out.
Yeah.
It was super wild, those things.
So I saw you at those two, and then I saw you at Truly's Showcase. That's where I saw you next.
Mm-hmm.
So what has been your favorite? I mean, I know you have other events you've done, but I mean, go ahead and name them. What's been your favorite?
I think my favorite was doing actually a Sweet 16.
Okay.
Because I do mobile DJ, so I'll do like mobile DJing, I'll do like concert DJing, tour DJing. So I kind of pretty much do everything.
Right.
And so, but my favorite one of everything was I did a Sweet 16, and then we did the show for me and Truly. We did a show for it was either I want to say was that the Ugly God show? I think it might have been the Ugly God show.
Oh, you got? Okay, I remember it came down.
A couple things like we were like the crowd was just super hyped.
Oh
like, they
yeah.
were really with it. And then actually the first Blueface show.
And at the Dunbar?
Huh?
At the Dunbar?
Dunbar, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
That was pretty cool. That was
That's
fun.
dope.
Everybody was jumping there too. But there's a lot of them. But this is mix between like shows, like concert shows we've done, and like I have like Sweet 16. So like there was a super cool wedding. Like I just could do no wrong. Like, that happened like 4 months ago. Like
Wow.
I literally could do no wrong. Like this wedding was like a year in advance.
Wow.
And so they were like, we got the contracts and the money and everything out the way. And so now it was like, okay, I'll hit you up in like 6 months. Okay, 6 months. What are we looking at? Everything changed. And so it was like just the constant communication. And like the day we get there was just like so many things that changed, like left and right. And I was like, oh, all right. So like,
wow.
I'm talking like people dropped out, people got sick or whatever. Like it was a bunch of different things.
Jeez.
And so like, they were just really leaning on me to be like that dude that like hold it together because I'm like the MC of the night. I got to do the introduction. Right. I got to let tables go for dinner. I got to do everything else. And so that one, and then like when it came down to like dancing, like the dance time, like the last like hour and a half, like they gave me a playlist, but I literally played only like 4 or 5 songs like on that playlist, and everything else was everything that I had in my library.
Right.
And
Mhm.
I just couldn't play anything wrong. Like I could not play a bad song. Like they were all, up there jumping, jamming. The dude was doing like the air guitar. Like the people was going off. Like they were super happy. And I got a tip out of that one too.
Facts.
There you go.
I feel you. So we're gonna go play this track by ENZYM.
Yes,
And then let's kind of do that real quick for us. Let's hear this beat.
Yeah, this one you gonna like this one.
This was dope.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, bet. I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
That was fire.
Hey, thank you.
he knew I would like that one. Daniela, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything now. I do a little bit of everything. That's it. So.
That's dope. I bet you play that in Oakland, they'd be going crazy. That sounds like some E40 type stuff right there.
Hey, bro. That's what I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. So I'm trying to like expand my peer review to and collaborate with everybody else that does a bunch of different sounds.
Exactly.
And try to learn how to do everything else, different sounds.
That's how you gotta do it.
Memphis shit. 30s down south. West Coast, that kind of stuff. So learn a little bit of everything.
Right? That's fine, man. Yo, ENZYM, we appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was just super fire. You have super nice energy. I mean, everybody that missed the live tonight, y'all go tap in with the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Is it doing the
Get
podcast?
recap. Yes, the podcast.
Okay, so this is doing. So there's no more like video version. It's all.
Yep, exactly. And then we
All
podcast it. And
All
then
right, cool.
y'all go check that out because this was such a good interview, ENZYM. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shout out Daniela. You're awesome as always.
Thanks, Z.
Of course. Let's get out of here. Thank y'all for watching.
Thank you. Tap in.
Facts.
Tap in with your boy. Yes, sir.